Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to some more World of Tanks, where today I am going to be showcasing why you play what's replay in the only, the tier 10 German heavy tank. It is, well, one of two of course, or one of three or even more right now to be honest. But yes, probably the most unique out of all of them, it is the Maus. The heaviest tank in the game. I was about to say fairly slow, but why you play what I think is using a bounty or even a better turbo on this, and I'm pretty sure he went up as high as 28 kilometers an hour, which in this tank is absolutely huge. And imagine ramming someone in the Maus, the heaviest tank in the game, at 28 kilometers an hour. That will hurt, and it will hurt the enemy and not you because of all of this armor. Of course, the Maus, heavily armored. Just have to angle the turret well in order to be able to bounce all of those shots. Your lower plate as well, you have to angle it or hide it. And of course, the most healthy tank in the game, with the setup that why you play what is using 3,550 hit points, with of course the 128mm caliber gun that this has, similar to what you get on the Ferdinand, the smaller caliber gun on the Borsig, or the Jagdpanther 2, or I guess the stock gun, or one of the stock gun that you can use on the Jagdtiger. Very good gun. Back in the day, a couple years back, when they absolutely buffed the Maus, it was just absolutely OP on this tank, but now they have nerfed it and buffed it in some certain aspects since that time. But it is still an amazing tank, and if you know what you're doing, you're definitely going to do well in this tank. Now, why you play what, which I'm going to be calling why you, maybe, I'm not really sure, but yes, they are going to be showcasing to the enemy why, or questioning the enemy even, why are they playing what with this performance. Right now, it might not be much, only a shot into the 50 TP over there, but already bouncing nearly, well, over 1,500 damage blocked, which is already about half of the hit points of this tank. With why you shooting the APCR rounds, which do have more penetration, not really finding their targets though, trying to shoot the kind of turret ring of the 50 TP as well as the cupola on the top, but no shots actually hitting the target. Now, that one was aimed a little too high and actually hit the upper plate and not the lower plate, as YU was trying to kind of aim at in that situation. But why should I be even questioning what YU is doing? He has, pretty sure that's 2 or even 3 marks of excellence on the Maus, which should showcase enough, and I guess the equipment that he has on it, that they are definitely a knowledgeable player in this tank, and maybe they just need to get into stride with the tank in this game and kind of showcase what they have to do in this. But they should kind of do that quickly, as they are, 1 kill to 8 and 5,500 damage down, making that nearly over 6,000 now. 2 kills to 9, so why you just kind of need to start using all of that DPM and armor and hit points that he has to actually try and maybe do something in this game, and maybe be the tier 10 heavy tank that he is. And look at that, with just a little ram into the CC1 Mark II, 250 damage nearly into that tank, taking on himself of course, because why would you, you're in a Maus. And already showcasing great use of the strengths and weaknesses of this tank, angling their armor well in order to bounce over 3,700 hit points now, which is just extraordinary. And putting in the shells finally, the shells finding the mark, that 50 TP is still over there, so I guess we're going to see if that is some sort of dark horse in this game, and if he's just impenetrable in that tier 9 Polish heavy tank. But I guess we are going to see up to 2 kills now for YU, 3,000 damage, and 4,100 damage blocked. Finally putting in the first penetrating shell into that 50 TP. YU is now left in a 3 versus 8, I'm pretty sure that is. So, now, in a 2 versus 8 against, as you can see, all of these opponents over here, putting in that good shot into Progetto 46 over there, but I think YU should be kind of focused on the Chafu tier 4 over here, as he tries to get his side. Now that's what he does next. It says that his loader is okay, no, he has actually fixed or healed his loader now in this situation. At 50 TP, putting in a good shot, actually a regular AP round over there, penetrating the mouse. I'm pretty sure he got the frontal cheek. No, he didn't. I think that might have been the shot over here, as he was aiming at the Char over there, putting in the shot into the side of the turret, but then the next shot bounces off. 5,000 hit points, 5,000 damage done even, with 3 kills, and now left alone versus 6 or 7 for, I'm not really sure what the highest was at the point when the Jagdpanzer 100 died, but a 1 versus 6 or even 7, as we saw, the 50 TP definitely died after the Jagdpanzer 100. 1 versus 8 in the mouse, already up to 5,700 damage done, over 6,000 damage blocked. What can YU pull off in this game? Can he even win? I guess I kind of spoiled it, maybe I didn't, by saying that they are going to be questioning the enemy, that why are they even playing what? Are they even worthy of taking down the mouse? That Progetto, I'm not sure if he just thought that the high explosive rounds were the best rounds in that situation, or maybe he ran out of all of the other rounds in the game. The Stritzvog 103B goes out into the open. I'm not really sure what they are doing, because the 128mm on the mouse can overmatch, I'm pretty sure, the whole. Actually, no, it can't. The Stritzvog 103B has 50mm of frontal armor, so you'd need at least 151mm caliber gun to go through the front of the tank just anywhere without worrying about the 3 times caliber rule. And of course, the Stritzvog 103B has a very high penetration gun, especially with APCR rounds, 330 I'm pretty sure, plus of course that pinpoint accuracy that you get on that tank. Luckily the lower plate is, I'm pretty sure, only 40mm of armor on the lower plate, so that is enough for this gun to go through every single time. The artillery is even joining in. I'm not really sure what this guy's trying to do over here, trying to go in and help his enemy, help his friendlies to take out this mouse. Taking out their Stritzvog 103B, huge thing. That was the last, or one of 2 last tanks with fairly high penetration to go even have a standard chance of going through the front of the mouse. Taking out the Ferdinand. Now 2 enemies, the last 2 enemies are capping, but is this just a little bit too late? They should have maybe gone in a 3 while you play what was still stuck in that corner with all of the other enemies going after him and stopping him at that point. First shot into the 1-2-1B fails to penetrate, but luckily YU play what, even after taking 8,700 hit points of bounces and another 2,500 hit points just damage done to him, still has 1,000 hit points left in order to deal with the last 2 enemies, which is the LT-432 and the 121B. Now of course I know what the bigger target and more dangerous target is, so does YU. Takes out the 121B. Now the LT puts in a good shot into the side of the mouse, but now this is the perfect spot for YU. He should just stay in the cap circle maybe. You're not going to chase down the LT-432. Make him come to you in the cap circle. You have enough time to cap, so if the LT just decides to run away, he isn't going to force a draw. Stay here, chill in the cap. Now YU has control of the situation, as I'm pretty sure he did throughout the entire game, as he has done over 11,000 damage in this game with the 9 kills, and now it's just a matter of time before he either caps out or the LT-432 comes in a direction where YU can actually shoot him. But looking at this, the LT-432 isn't stupid, and I'm pretty sure he must have gone out into the open area over there, as that is the only way, the only place that he can actually probably go and not get spotted. And whilst spotting YU and the mouse, of course, this humongous tank, not the best of camo, basically non-existent camo on this tank. And I was thinking that I'm pretty sure YU doesn't actually have the stock camo. There's some sort of black version kind of livery for the mouse, because I'm pretty sure the normal mouse is a little bit more greyish than this darker kind of grey, I guess you could call it. So what is this LT-432 going to do? He probably went over there to spot out the mouse, see what he's getting along with, and now maybe he's going to make the play to go out over here, maybe, you know, go in, put a shot into the side of YU, and then force the draw. Well, that's where he is. YU is focused on over there. I'm not really sure why. Definitely just tunnel visioning on that entrance. That was probably the last place I would think for the LT to go out of. But I guess, you know, the armor, the side armor, I'm pretty sure this is the shell that the LT-432 bounced off. The side armor being good enough to bounce the AP rounds off the LT-432. Of course, we know this. The mouse is just a battle bunker, a bunker that on tracks that you can actually just, you know, take wherever. You can take it on your holidays and just be bunkered down in the most, the heaviest tank in World of Tanks, probably the most overall armoured tank in World of Tanks, and the healthiest tank in World of Tanks. I mean, you know, what else do you need to win a game? And the LT-432 goes out once again. YU misses the shell. 17 seconds left. The LT-432 either needs to penetrate or take out YU's track in order to force the draw to get, you know, reset the cap. But that doesn't happen. YU finally gets a shot into the LT-432, picking up 10 kills and nearly 11,500 damage. Let's look at the post-game stats and let's see how well YU play what did in this game. So as we see over here, YU picks up the Ace Tank, the Colin Adams Medal, the Pools Medal, the Steel Wall, the High Caliber and the Top Gun. And I'm pretty sure he says 1 versus 7, but I'm pretty sure the highest it was actually 1 versus 8, but I might be mistaken. Picking up 11,464 damage, 10 kills and 1,760 base experience in probably the most fun tank to play if you know what you are doing. Losing a bit of credits, but, you know, for a game like this and pretty much firing only gold rounds, it would be expected. But absolutely brilliant game by YU Play What in the Tier 10 mouse. But for now, that is good. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye bye.